Hello everyone. Somebody asked me to do a crystal ball reading. Somebody who's incredibly special to me. And I know this person wants me to let them know when I do this. So I'm just going to say, I love you with all my heart. You have been so incredibly special to me and always will be. And I'm doing this for you because you requested it from me. So I know you're going to be thrilled to bits that I've done it. So I'm going to leave it with you. Let me know what you feel and what you think. But I'm going to share this with everybody else so everybody knows what's going on. So here we go. All right. Give me a couple of minutes to center that in the screen too so you can see the crystal ball. It's actually, there's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so first of all, I see a spider here, and I want to let you know that there's some of you coming into money here. The spider is a really good omen for money. If you're a Scorpio, this is particularly evident for you. There is something being given to you here, Scorpio, that's really going to change something in your life. And I feel like it's something to do with finances. There's a feeling for many of you, though, that you have to let something go here in your life to move forward. There's very much this energy of a death of the old moving into the new. But just remember, the sun is shining on the other side of this. You have great support from the afterlife here. There's someone sitting here who is taking great care of you. This is, if your energy is from the angels, it feels like angelic energy. So if you have an angel, they're giving me the name Susan here, so this may be particularly relevant for you, but there's somebody here that's watching over you. Could be that you're a fire sign as well, because there's a lot of fire in this energy. Okay, so I have an owl here as well. So the owl to me signifies wisdom. So there are some of you at the moment who are contemplating going back to study. This is really good for you because you have a lot of support from your ancestors and from the other side, the other realm. You are being encouraged to do something here that has to do with either law, legal, financial. It's something quite logical, tangible energy for you to follow here. Okay, so there's travel here as well. I see you traveling to a land where there's a lot of, it's very mountainous here. There seems to be an energy to need to travel to this land for a reason. This isn't like a holiday. This is the energy here of having to travel for a reason. I don't feel it's work, but it could be because of some sort of issue, problem, or change in a family unit. So you may be traveling home to a land where you were born, or a land where your ancestors or your family come from. Okay. Some of you here are starting something very new, though. There's a lot of energy of bringing new things in and allowing old things to go here. I do see that energy of the Six of Swords where you're moving away from troubled waters. So for some of you, this could be moving into a very new time where you are allowing things to slowly fade away behind you. For some of you, this is about moving away from either family members or friends who you've been repeating cycles with. So there's this energy of sort of moving away from these cycles that they're not going anywhere for you. It's like you just come through a cycle and you think things are done and finished, and then the cycle starts up again. And you're understanding now that you can't stay within this cycle, you have to move forward. Because if you go back and do it again, it will be the same thing. Now, for some of you, this is a relationship, but for others of you, this is family members. If it's a relationship, you've got a person here who promises to change but can't maintain that for a long time. There's an energy that they make a lot of promises but never really follow up on that energy. Okay, there is a lot of energy of travel within the crystal ball today. Maybe some of you are traveling. It feels not so much like traveling for fun. This is more traveling for reasons, having to move on from things, having to for some of you, this is like finding your roots, finding where you came from, understanding the past, feeling that you need to go back to where you originally came from in order to understand your path. For some of you, you have a really strong connection to the earth, very strong connection to the past energies of your families and your ancestors. And you're needing to return to that to be able to bring new energy into your life. For some of you, you may have found out about your true heritage or your parentage. There's a very strong feeling that there's a lot of movement in terms of travel here. So maybe a lot of you have been waiting until things sort of improve to move on your way. The cycles are coming up very, very strongly here, but so is this energy of a new sunrise. So there's a lot of understanding of your patterns. I do see a key here. So I feel this key is symbolic. I feel like for some of you, this key may be moving into a new time, moving into new energy if you're leaving things behind. But for some of you here, this key may represent a new home, which is going to make you very happy. I do see a hazelnut here, and I'm not really sure why they're showing me a hazelnut. It's a very odd thing to have here. So I'll have to go back and have a look at why the hazelnut. There's also a feeling here of starting something new because you are letting something go. So the hazelnut must have some sort of symbolic meaning here that I need to see. There are wings here. So for a lot of you, this means taking flight. It means moving to a new time in your life. You're really embracing this beautiful energy around you and learning to fly. Maybe for some of you, this is the flying because of travel. Others of you may be flying because you're starting new careers or new jobs. But there's this energy of taking flight here. And the hazelnut is symbolic here. Okay. Now, some of you are finding new love here. I see a mouth. I see lips. So maybe you'll recognize this person by their smile. There's something about this person's smile or their lips that makes you sort of realize that you were meant to be with this person. There's beautiful, beautiful energy around this person's mouth. It could be how they talk, how they express themselves. You could have someone coming in to express themselves to you, and there's something in the way this person talks that you know there's a destiny here. I do see for some of you a wedding dress, so this possibly could mean that you have a very long future with this person. It's something that wow, okay, so you've seen this before, you've dreamed, or you are either psychic or have psychic abilities because you've either tuned into this person before. I see you seeing what is actually happening here. So it's like I'm watching this through your eyes and you're seeing yourself dressed. You're seeing yourself dressed to marry this person. So you know before you've even come to this person that they are the person you're meant to be with. But it somehow shows in their mouth. I also see somebody here on a horse. somebody here on a horse. And I feel like they're traveling to see someone they haven't seen for a long time. Maybe the horse is symbolic. I don't think so though. The person looks like they're dressed to travel. So it looks to me like they're going towards someone they haven't seen for a while. I feel for some of you this is a sister. Oh wow, that could be me. Okay, what else can I see? Okay, there's a lion here. So for some of you, there may be a need for you to find inner strength in something. That you need to find your inner bravado or your courage. The lion they're showing me isn't like a real lion. It's like a cartoon lion. So I feel like something here that you need to do, I know that that's going to resonate with someone, that's going to require you to take a leap of faith. And they're showing you as a lion here with a rainbow over the top of you. So something here that you're building courage for or being brave for is taking you to a new time where you feel confident enough to jump off this cliff. So very much the Fool energy for you here. Someone's got a child with measles. Measles? Something that spots. They've just shown me that too. Okay. You know, there's a really strong message here from Spirit around you opening your eyes to something that you have had your eyes closed to. Now, what that means is that you've been traveling through seeing things a certain way and you're about to have your eyes opened. This is something, there's a fox here, so this is something that you need to have wile and cunning for. So you need to see through things differently to the way you have. You need to take on the energy of this fox and perhaps be a little bit more cunning in how you find out what you're already suspecting. There's definitely a lot of journeying, a lot of travel in the next month or so. So for some of you, where you live may have opened up travel to you. This is about inner nurturing. So I know it's got something to do with your heritage. It doesn't feel like travel for fun travel. This really feels like you're trying to find yourself, or you're trying to find lost family, or visiting family to understand your ancestry or your connection to the earth. But through all of this, the sun is shining. Through all of this, there's really everything I see here. It's like overarching all of this is this beautiful warmth of this sun, which says to me that the next few weeks for many of you are about soul searching and finding yourself. And it seems that no matter what happens here, you're being allowed to move away from things and embrace this sunshine. I see you in a boat moving away, and I see the sun overhead, and there are rainbows here. Beautiful blue sky. And many of you are moving into a new time in your life because you're ready to take this leap of faith. You just need to build your courage and your faith here to move forward. Again with the name Susan, so I'm not quite sure why the name Susan's coming through, but something in this reading really needs to reach you. So if something resonates with you, Spirit is strongly singing your name to me here. Not that Susan's not a common name, but I feel that it's really important for you to know this. There's a fish here. This is new life, new opportunities coming through. This is the start of something new, something very beautiful, unless you're going to have fish for dinner. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.